important to me, but it's important to the whole company because it's always been a family. It's always been a handshake company. When we tell you what we're going to offer, it's because we have the integrity, and we've always stood by what we say. And for us to make it 70 years, for me, I've been here 21 years, and it's always been a sense of pride. The people that work with us, the people that we work for, call us because they know they can trust us. And for us to make it 70 years is way cool, because a lot of companies don't make it 5 years. They rely on our customer service is because if we've done a job, we do it to the best of our ability. If it isn't right, we fix it. We get a lot of people that call us after they've used somebody else that have told them, you know, they want us to dig up the whole sewer line for $5,000. We come in and tell them, no, the only thing wrong with your sewer line is it has roots in it. It just needs to be maintained. Our idea is if we replaced everything that had a small problem, then there wouldn't be any work later on. If you maintain a sewer line and take care of it, they'll save money in the long run, and we'll have business down the road. We rely more on word of mouth than we do advertising, and our word of mouth is carried over the whole 70 years. When I was dispatching 350 years ago, I had people call and say, well, Russell was the last guy that cleaned my sewer line. Russell was the founder of the company. And when I first started here, Russell Garvin had just passed away and was in his 80s. And I said, well, if he was the last one to clean your sewer line, he must have done a really good job, because he hasn't spun a wrench in 50, 60 years. But, you know, and that's the way we've always done it. We've always said that honesty and our integrity and our pride in work means more to us than making a lot of money today and taking advantage of people that don't understand the problem.
But it truly is my uncle's legacy. I came in as a child. My brothers worked here, my sisters worked here, and they're both passed. Aunt and uncle both passed away, and I'm the sole survivor. And the company's always been based, on honesty, family, a good job, good service, provide for people what they, you know, what they need and when they need it and how they need it, and charge them fair. And to me, that's what I'm trying to do, is continue his legacy of starting this business 70 years ago and building it that same way. We have second generation customers, third generation customers, and I bought this place just to say, we're doing it. We're carrying on. I'll get over it. It always does this. My uncle, my aunt, my family are dear. My employees are family to me. So when I see them, that's what I try to do. Feed their families, keep them happy, do the things that need to be. I'm not a profit-oriented person. That's a whole bunch of what it means to me, really. I just try to stay grounded and keep people happy, customers happy, and make enough money to, you know, live a lifestyle that we all can enjoy. We clean drains, we don't clean bank accounts. That's just the way it's always been. We were one of the first people to bring the camera into the Denver area. We wanted to use it primarily as a tool. We used to go out and we didn't even charge people when we first got it. We said, well, let's look and see what's going on. We want to clean drains. And this is a way for us to show you what we do And we didn't charge for the longest time. We spent the first 2 or 3 years with our camera in town just showing people what their sewers look like and what to look for and what problems could be, and never charged them. We talked out of people, don't pay somebody to do that. We'll come do it, because they dig. And they're going to show you something, and you're not going to understand that it's a simple problem, and you're going to spend $5,000–6,000 to replace your sewer, and it's not necessary. So we use it as a tool to save money. Again, for our customers, why spend it if you don't need to? 10 grand, you can clean a sewer a long time, at 150 bucks. You can spend your life without having to spend that money. So we brought it in that way as a tool for us to show customers how to save money. They ask, how come, they worry, we're so cheap. How come you're so cheap? And I said, well, because other people are too expensive. It's not that we're too cheap. We've been doing it for a long time. We've got employees that have been here 20 years, 25. Some of the guys that started with my uncle retired like 5 years after I took over, after 50 years. Their sons worked for us and their sons worked for us. So we got to be doing something right.
A few of the customers I got a hold of told me that they were third-generation customers, that they called us because their parents had called us, and they called us because their grandparents, Most of our business is referrals, and I think that it's because we make people happy. We have old-fashioned values. My dad's very old-fashioned, has grown us that way, and we care about people. We've always had a customer service focus, never a sales focus, and I think that good customer service always brings around sales. Yes, it's actually kind of interesting with new technologies. Sometimes they're not always better technologies. So because we've had the experience of 70 years, we've had the opportunity to try things and stick with the things that are old but still work, and then also move to the new things that do work. And one of those newer things has been sewer camera scopes. It's kind of like being able to see inside something that's underground, and it's really a neat technology. Of course, GPS has definitely helped with dispatching, as well as the use of cell phones, and now with smartphones and being able to just pinpoint dispatching better, save on emissions because we're able to not drive the guys all around, have them be able to find their jobs quicker and easier, and just being able to give them the correct information so we can better serve our customers. We're also going paperless, so that we're not having to keep all those invoices and things. We're able to email the customers invoices. We're able to communicate with them via email instead of the standard mail. And those technologies are just great ways to help the environment and keep us state of the art and get the information communicated quicker to the customer. And it's so funny because sometimes I tell him, I'm like, Dad, we've got 500 followers on Twitter. And he just looks at me blankly, and I say, it's a good thing, Dad, it's a good thing. So I love that about the generations, that we can bring in the new stuff that's happening. We're aware of it, we're current, and it keeps us current.